Hey everybody, it's The Upside with Patricia, and today we're going to do step 8. We're moving and grooving. I'm going to read a little blurb in here. It's from my 12 and 12, but this is so neutral I have to just share it. Step 8. Made a list of all persons we had harmed and became willing to make amends to them all. Remember how when I said you do step 4, you'll find out you're part of the situation? Sometimes you have people to ask forgiveness of, and also to forgive. No, you don't go up to them and say, I'm going to forgive you for being a butt. No, you don't do that. But you will know what to do because we're not there yet. You're just making a list right now. So right here it says, as I said, made a list of all persons we had harmed, became willing to make amends to them all. That's all you're doing is you're making a list and you're being willing. And before I read anything else, I'm going to tell you that when you have a list of people, you can put them in categories where people you're willing to make amends to right away. Then next, you might be willing in a little while, or you don't think you can ever do it. Those are the 3 lists. You just all the way off to the side. And it works so great. But anyhow, I'm going to read this. It says, this and the next 2 steps are concerned with personal relations. Learning to live with others is a fascinating adventure. Obstacles, reluctance to forgive, not admission of wrongs to others, purposeful forgetting, necessity of exhaustive survey of the past, deepening insight results from thoroughness, kinds of harm done to others, avoiding extreme judgments, taking the objective view. Step 8 is the beginning of the end of isolation. Now, just because you're doing a step 8, say you're going through the steps. Say you're an introvert like me. No, you're not all of a sudden going to turn from an introvert to an extrovert by the end of these 12 steps. It's just, you'll be more outgoing, just a little more outgoing. And over time, a little more, a little more, a little more, you know. That is step 8. And as I said, no, you're not going to have this, have these lists of people. You can make that list of people, but then stick it in a category. Stick everybody in a category. Never, ever, ever, never, that list. And then sort of willing, maybe in a while. And then absolutely, I could do this, no problem. Okay, next off, a couple little things. Now this, you're going to be like, that's nothing really new. It's organic. Cascadian Farms Organic Grains. This is fabulous. It's not too high in sugars, and it has whole grain oats, a little bit of cane sugar, sunflower oil, rice, like whole grain quinoa, whole grain spelt, kamut, bran, Korshan, wheat, whatever that is, molasses, sea salt, cinnamon, natural flavor. Everything in here is organic. It's not gluten-free, but it's great. Doesn't bother me. And here's another thing. I stopped, I learned about all the ingredients that were in certain things. So this is one of the things I had to give up until yesterday when I ran across organic golden rounds. I can't wait to get into this box because I personally loved those with or without something. You could put peanut butter on them. And like instead of making a sandwich, you can make a couple of those little, just a couple of those, put some peanut butter on it or some cheese or whatever you want. For me, it would be vegan cheese. You can even melt it. You have little teeny tiny pizzas, whatever. But yeah. So just a healthier alternative. That's it. That's all. Other than that, step 8, just making a list. That's all it is. It's making a list. You're not going to the person. You don't want to get ahead. You want to just make the list and pray about it. And with that, you would be like praying for those people. Like my sponsor, because I have a sponsor, but a lot of people don't. So I'm going to tell you what I did so you can do it too if you don't have a sponsor, because not everybody on here is going to be an addict of anything. Okay? So what I did, or was told to do, and of course did, was I made my list of those people. Sorry, I have an itch. God, I hate that. Anyhow, I made the list, and then for like 2-3 weeks, sometimes longer, for each person, I would just pray a simple prayer. She said, whatever you want for yourself, pray it for them. And I just put what I would want for myself in a nutshell, which is bless them, keep them safe, make them happy, grant them what they need, and grant them peace. What more could anybody ask for? And so I kept praying it and praying it and praying it until I was able to forgive them in my heart so I could ask for forgiveness from them for my part. But all you're doing right now is the list. That's all it is. So just remember that. I soften it with, I soften what I'm giving you with some other little healthy things that you can do for yourself. Is it food? Yes, most of the time it is. But there are other things like laundry detergent, cleaning supplies, stuff like that. And I've got to tell you ahead of time, one of my cleaning supplies I found is not, it is great, but I will tell you right ahead, it is not organic, it is not natural, it just works really good. And so I said, heck, I'm using it because nothing works as good. So that is something I may be showing you tomorrow or soon, not sure, but keep a lookout. Keep coming back. You'll find out. Until then, let's make every day beautiful. This one right now, for sure. And if you're not having a good day, as I always say, make somebody laugh, make somebody smile, and in a short while, before you blink your eyes even, your day will change rapidly. Take care. Bye-bye, guys.